He waited at the same train station every day, but the person he was waiting for would never return. It was a cold, foggy winter morning. In the corner of an old train station, a skinny brown dog sat quietly. His body was covered in old scars, and part of his right ear was missing. Every day, thousands of people passed by him. Some barely noticed him. A few tossed him scraps of food, but he rarely touched them. It was as if he was waiting for something far more important. Every afternoon at exactly 5 o'clock, he would slowly walk to the same platform. As each train arrived, he carefully scanned every face in the crowd. He wasn't looking for food. He was looking for one person. The train would leave, the crowd would disappear, the station would grow quiet again, and he would slowly return to the same lonely corner. The station workers eventually gave him a name, Hope, because they believed he had never given up waiting. One afternoon, an animal rescuer named Maya came to the station to help an injured stray cat. As she was leaving, she noticed the quiet dog sitting alone. There was something unusual about him. His eyes held no anger, no fear, only endless hope. For several days, Maya returned to watch him from a distance. Finally, she spoke with an elderly tea vendor who had worked at the station for years. The old man sighed before telling her the story. A year ago, an elderly gentleman came here every single day. He always fed this dog before catching his train. They were inseparable. He paused for a moment. One afternoon, the man suffered a heart attack and passed away, right here at the station. The old man's voice became quieter. Since that day, the dog comes back every evening at the exact same time. Maybe he still believes his best friend will step off one of those trains. Maya felt tears filling her eyes. The next day she returned with food. Hope looked at it, but stayed where he was. The same thing happened the day after. On the fourth day, Maya brought nothing at all. Instead, she simply sat on the cold platform a few feet away and softly whispered, "I'm not here to take anything from you. I just want to sit beside you." Minutes passed in complete silence. Then slowly, Hope stood up. He walked toward Maya, stopped in front of her, and gently rested his head on her lap. In that quiet moment, Maya understood everything. He wasn't hungry for food. He was hungry for someone to trust again. That evening, Maya brought Hope to her rescue center. For the first time in a very long time, he had a warm bed waiting for him. But he didn't sleep in it. Instead, he curled up beside the front door, almost as if he was afraid that if the person he loved finally came back, he might miss him. Days slowly turned into weeks. During the first week, Hope barely ate. During the second week, he wagged his tail for the very first time. By the third week, he had made a best friend, another rescued dog who refused to leave his side. Then one beautiful morning, Hope ran across the yard, jumped into Maya's arms, and covered her face with happy kisses. It was the first time she had ever seen him truly smile. Maya shared Hope's story online. She wrote, "He's not just looking for a home. He's looking for the courage to trust someone again." Within 24 hours, millions of people had watched his story. Hundreds of families applied to adopt him. But Maya wasn't looking for just any home. She was searching for a family who would love Hope for the rest of his life. A few weeks later, one family visited the rescue. With them was an 8-year-old girl named Emma. Unlike everyone else, Emma didn't call Hope. She simply sat on the floor and quietly held out her hand. Hope looked at her for a long moment. Then he slowly walked over, lowered his head, and gently placed it into her tiny hand. No one said a word. They didn't have to. Everyone knew. Hope had just chosen his family. Today, Hope no longer waits at the train station. Every morning, he runs through the backyard with Emma. Every afternoon, he waits excitedly by the front door until she comes home from school. And every night, He falls asleep peacefully beside her bed. The dog who once waited every single day for someone who would never return now has a family that can't wait to come home to him. Because real love never truly disappears. Sometimes it simply finds a new home.